Hello everyone, my name is Nicole and I'm a nano influencer here based in LA. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're not, hey, nice to see you again. So this channel, I do a lot of like books and travel, some combination of that, sometimes weekly vlogs of my life because y'all love to see that. So this particular series I'm very excited about. It came to me while I was on the couch watching something on Netflix. And I thought, you know, when I travel abroad, I always go to bookstores and coffee shops. It takes me away from the touristy areas and I get to see a new neighborhood. Why don't I just do that here in LA and record myself going to different bookstores and coffee shops in LA? So if you're coming to LA, you could maybe venture out and see a new bookstore or coffee shop. If you live in LA and you just sort of stick to your own neighborhood, maybe this will give you some motivation to go to a different neighborhood, because LA is a very spread out city. You need a car and it has very distinct neighborhoods that have very different vibes. So sometimes if you live here, you do tend to stay in your own little pocket and you don't go further out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. So every video I will be going to a bookstore and a coffee shop, maybe adding another fun thing in between. So today's video we are going to, so come along. Alright, so we made it. That was like 45 minutes of driving, but it gave me time to like listen to some music and just relax. So we are walking now to this cafe. I can really use coffee and probably a little snack, and then we'll find the bookstore. So we're good. So I walked in and ordered my drink. I got the Corazon de Mocha. They had specialty drinks, and this was one of their specialty drinks. Had a unique flavor to it, but it was really delicious. And so I sat there for a little bit and enjoyed my drink. So right when I got there, no one was there. And then I don't know if it was just like school was out or something, but when I left, like, there were 6 more people in there, and it's a pretty small space. But this is on like a main street, so there's a lot of restaurants and other businesses, so people are just walking by. Oh, okay. And then now here is me just chatting. I was trying to tell you all like the drive from the cafe to this bookstore, but I did not realize when I had my phone plugged into my phone, it doesn't take my audio. Didn't know that. So anyways, I just drove from the cafe to the bookstore. I think I was sort of talking about when you are on any east side of LA, which is Boyle Heights, you're far east. For some odd reason, they have more meter parking, and it's just harder to find street parking versus when you're on the west side, there's a lot more free parking. I never understood that, because if you think about it, the west side it's more of an affluent neighborhood, so they could afford to pay for parking. But yeah, so it took me some time to park near this library because it's on this corner, so there's not a lot of spots right in front of this bookstore / library. So I just parked around the corner near this hospital. And so yeah, and I'm gonna go to this bookstore. They were about to close, but I'm gonna check it out, and now you guys can just watch me sort of chat for a little bit. Right when I got to this bookstore, they had this stand that said free books. And so I was very excited. I found some free children's books that I was going to take because I
volunteer with reading partners, and they need some more children's books. So I grabbed those on my way out. So I entered. The guy first gave me a little tour of how it works. So this is how this bookstore works. It's like a library. You are allowed, so you set up a membership, which is free. And you are allowed to take up to 3 books and bring them back in like a month. They don't necessarily super keep track. He didn't seem really strict about it. And you could keep 1 book. So out of the 3, you get to keep 1. And so this whole wall was fiction. So they have, fiction. They have like a political section. They have a music section. They have books in Spanish. They have books that are about the Latinx experience. So it was really cool. So it took me a while to figure out which books I wanted, and I finally found 3. And you'll see those in a bit. So I just got done with that bookstore. So that bookstore is actually like a library more than anything. They let you check out books for like free. Basically, it's a library, and they just want you to bring it back in like a month. I don't know how serious they are. They seem very chill about it. Next time I come here, I'm definitely bringing books to donate because that's amazing. So here are some of the books I got real quick. Funny you should ask. It just looks like a really cool rom-com. I need some rom-com in my life, so it was really cute. Burnt Sugar. I honestly got it because it was purple. But it seemed like it has some mystical elements to me. It seems like it has some mystical elements to me because I read the little inside flap. So I'm gonna look. That's gonna be fun. This is the Little Paris Bookshop. I feel like I've heard of this, and so I'm just really excited to read it. I love a good bookshop story, And then I got 3 books that were free, completely free. I could take them. These are kid books, and I volunteer with Reading Partners. If you probably follow me on Instagram, you see that. So Reading Partners is this nonprofit that is in the Bay Area and also LA, and they tutor kids. So you can sign up to help tutor kids during the school hours or after school for about 45 minutes twice a week with their reading. So they do testing, and so they pair you with a kid. It's honestly really cool. It's like one of the best. I've been volunteering with them on and off for let's say 10 years. Okay. So, they needed some more books that they could give to their students to take home. So I got this one called Roses Sing on New Snow. So there we go. I don't know. It looked really cute. Fuzzy Tell. This looked like fun. I feel like some of the cheeky kids will like it. And then, Playing to Win. It's a tennis. A lot of the kids really love sports stories. So these are usually, these books that you donate are books that the kids could take home and keep forever, and ideally do a book report on, but they get to keep the book. So they were running low at the site I was at, so decided to grab a few and just hand them over. I'm debating if I want to eat in Boyle Heights or just go home and cook something, because I do have some work to do. So we'll see where this vlog goes. We'll see where it goes. This might be the end, or there might be one more place. Who knows? All right. We'll see you guys around. It's clearly the end. I did have a lot of work to do, so I went back home. And this is the traffic getting back home to the west side. So see you all next time. Bye. All right, I really hope you all enjoyed that Boyle Heights video. I really actually had a lot of fun going to Boyle Heights. I don't go there often. It's 40 to 45 minutes away from me, so it is a drive. And I usually tend to go on the weekends or something if there's an event going on all the way over there. So it was fun just to go during the weekday. So yeah, the coffee shop was amazing. I loved that it was just you could tell just locally owned and locally operated, and it was just, the drink was really good. I wish I could describe how it tastes, but it had a nutty flavor to it, so it's pretty cool. And the bookstore, I'm gonna go back. I definitely am gonna go back. I love that idea of a library because it allows then people who maybe can't afford to always buy books to just come and just grab a few books and then come back.
and especially in an area that maybe there's not a lot of libraries there. Some places that I wish I went to were the Evergreen Cemetery. It's a cemetery with a lot of famous peoples were buried. So, and I think I'm saying it correctly. If not, I'll just put it somewhere here. And then there is this other cafe. Oh, I can't remember the name. Cafe Nina? Or Nina Cafe. I've been there once and I wanted to go again, but they closed early and I went to Boyle Heights a little too late. So I'll put that info here. Feel free to follow them and just get to know them a little bit more. You could go to that coffee shop. I actually bought some of their coffee the last time I was there. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. See you all around. Bye.